Heyo, little quarterback school live Friday light. Do it light, do it light. Ooh, we're out here hanging in. We'll see what we got here. We got a bunch of new little tricks of the trade. We're gonna see if these are gonna work. We're gonna see if we even like them. I'm not sure we do. We got some new subscribers in the house. We got all of new stuff going on. We'll see if these things work. See if I can actually make it make sense to me. Got a few different things here. That's gonna bug me that little bottom thing is going to be part of that all day. Let's see if I can change it real quick. Watch this. Nope. Yeah, nope. It's gonna bother me, but you're gonna just live with it. We'll try to fix it next time. I'm not sure I even like having the text thing on the screen, but people kept asking for it. So we're going to do it. My guy, Tayshawn in the house. Appreciate it. My guy, it always kills me with the double A, bro. I apologize. I want to say Shane, but I know it's Sean. The Padres locked in, ready to go. Got the Father's Day hat on here. Don't love to go forward because I feel like the focus gets all janky, but we'll keep it going. I got a few different things here. Let's see if I can make it actually work. Watch this. Boom. Ha. Look at that too. Oh my God. We are rolling, you guys. Become a full-time live streamer. Now we'll see how long it stays up there for. I'm fired up. It's football season. We're here. We're officially here. Locked in, ready to go. Do me a favor as you come into this thing, hit the like button, all those good things. You know about it. We are getting fancy now. See if it, watch this, Tashawn. See if it gets so fancy that I can switch cameras. Ready, I go. Does it stay up there? Oh, it stayed up there. Now, the new one. Boom. In August, we always put in the upgrades. Upgrades. So we got a few different angles. We'll keep things locked in here for you. Hopefully it's all right. I don't know why it's a little laggy. If it is, that's a bummer. I gotta work on that part of it. But other than that, I feel like we're doing pretty good here. Stephen Vick in the house. Appreciate you. Again, fun just to see the preseason, if I'm being honest with you. Thought the Hall of Fame game, kind of condensed short, but fun to see, who was it? Rippon go off. I thought Davis Mills played all right. Last night, Joe Milton looked pretty. I took a peek at Drake May. I was going to do a video. I was going to do a little add-on to the end of the Joe Milton, but there were only like 3 passes, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. So we'll see. I'm sure more preseason action will be pumping out. It's actually kind of fun to do the preseason for me, just because I can crank out the videos pretty quickly because I don't have to watch the whole game if the guy only had 6 attempts or something like that, or only played a quarter. So those little things, if there are guys that you for sure want to see, please let me know. Make sure I can get to as many as I can possibly get to. I'll probably try to get to all the rookies, obviously, but besides for that, we'll see. James, thoughts on Jacoby Brissett versus Joe Milton? Is it a battle? Who would you rather roster in a dynasty league? I don't know anything about dynasty leagues, bro. I think Jacoby Brissett took the first that game. I can't imagine that it's not Drake May, but there's a reason Joe Milton went where he went in the draft. I'm not going to sit here and bash a guy after he had a really nice outing the last night, but I think that there were concerns. Those concerns probably haven't, gone away after one preseason nice performance. We'll see what it looks like here moving forward. Hopefully, it'd be cool if he got some more meaningful snaps in a preseason. So we'll see if he played good enough for that. Mr. Myrtle got jokes. I like that. Great eyes, great feet. We haven't even talked about the I was gonna do a live after the Hard Knocks with the Bears, just because I watched it and enjoyed it, and thought there were a bunch of nuggets in there that were funny. But the great eyes, great feet, self talk on the sideline, and then have it fired up about the haircut and the beard for whatever reason. But like the way that he was trying to coach the quarterback, to me, felt weird. I think it's weird to get advice from anybody, Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, when you're in camp about how to coach the position when you've been a head coach for multiple years. I get it that Nick Saban's now available because he's no longer coaching, that's maybe timing wise why it worked out. I just thought it was fucking weird. Being on his back foot, I just thought it was weird. They didn't show the clip that they were talking about. Could he have been on his back foot? Sure. Do I think a lot of, people that live in the quarterback space talk a lot about, front foot, back foot, stepping towards your target, that type of stuff? I feel like the position has, it's not that you want to be on your back foot. You certainly don't, but the emphasis on rotation versus kind of like generating force towards your target, stepping through and like big follow through, like the linear element of it, I feel like has kind of gone away from the position. So it just felt weird, felt dated, and then the whole slip and slide thing I thought was hilarious. It just hilarious bad. I mean, I'm sure it was fun to do a slip and slide. As an example, I do a slip and slide every year for the Little League team in baseball that I usually manage in the spring. And it's usually for the 5 kids that don't know how to slide, not the number 1 overall pick in the draft who said he knows how to slide. So I don't know, man. I've been on teams before where the starting quarterback didn't know how to slide, and you'd have to go out and practice sliding on the grass. And usually when you're an adult and you don't know how to slide, you don't learn how to slide, has been my experience. I'm sure you could. I've seen issues with sliding before, especially with guys who have who used to wear a brace back in the day. That can be an issue, but just protect yourself. Get up, get down, protect yourself. I don't know. Felt a little leaguey, but I'm sure it was a nice break from training camp. All right, what we got? John checking in. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Micah, I couldn't even tell you if there are preseason games today. If there are, I'm probably not planning on watching them. Definitely just waiting for the all 22. If there are great performances during the preseason, y'all, please let me know. The easiest way is probably through Twitter. But Chase on YouTube, right on cue. Yeah. You mean more than the video that I put out about Joe Milton? No other thoughts. Just for fun. I don't know if it's happened. I think we got one maybe new subscriber during this thing while I was doing it. It popped up in the right corner. But if you subscribe to the channel or become a member, I'm pretty sure thing will pop up right here. Hopefully. And we don't want to, with a little graphic that I'm pretty excited about. Dolphins play today. Oh, Fields plays today. If Fields plays, I'm probably going to do the all 22. 3 games today. Yeah. I mean, 3 games. If I get the all 22 anytime soon over the weekend, do my best to check it out. It's all, obviously every team is a little different. Every organization is a little bit different as far as how much your starters are going to play, if at all. Even if the starters do play, I don't know. The other thing about it, and I don't know where I saw it. I was on the Peloton this morning watching the Giants Lions game, first quarter TV broadcast this morning. And whoever was doing the game, it sounded like Sims, was saying that they had talked to Daboll, and he basically said they were going to run 30 plays, which I thought was hilarious, only 30 plays, and have no motion. Okay, I just don't understand that, man. Why? Why would you're so afraid to tip something? Guess what? Everybody's going to do motion in the season. Everybody's going to do shifts. Why wouldn't you just do what you do? I get it. You don't want to show like crazy things that you think are going to hit for sure, but like to go out there and just be static it's not the way the game is played. It just pisses me off, man. I just don't understand it. I used to get super frustrated with that shit when I was actually playing, because you get in the second half of a preseason game and you're calling plays from minicamp 1. You know, my God, I saw Scat Hank make an appearance for the Bears. All right, what else we got? I appreciate you guys checking out, hanging out. I almost got 100 of our closest friends in here. As you come in, make sure to hit the like button for me. All that good stuff. I've been away from the GIFs. I wonder if the GIFs will continue to work here, even with my little thing up. Don't love it behind the guy, huh? Not great, Bob. Oh, I forgot I added a couple. Hold up. The classic. Oh, I should add some Harry. I should add a Harry Potter in there for sure. A little Slytherin. Jordan Lotz. I see you with a good question there, Jordan. Let me see if I can go back and get it. Still learning how to work this thing over here. There you go. Ooh, I got to make it bigger too. Is it more important to get your young quarterback reps? Yes, or go with the more experienced quarterback if all else is equal? I'm assuming you're talking about playing in the real games. I wouldn't look at it from either of those standpoints. I think most people would look for it to whoever's going to give you the best chance to win that game. Now, maybe some people are on such a developmental path that it's going to be the young guy no matter what. But if you pay a guy like Gardner Minshew, if he's going to give you the best chance, do it. Griffin, have you thought about including Steve Sarkisian's, I butchered that, Sark's RPO plays into your RPO course? Like what, bro? What does he have that is not in course, or something different than what is in the course? Griffin, that's a strong profile photo right there, though. Good for you, man. What is that? No, I haven't thought about that at all. Himmy, you name us. I think it's just your audio, but you can turn it up too. If the thing is so laggy that it's, well, maybe it's just the fact that I have too many things going on in the live stream as well. We'll keep working through it. Let me know actually how you feel about the live stream chat in the video, because I could go either way, to be honest with you. I'm not tethered to it one way or the other. I think it definitely busies up the screen, but there's just a bunch of dead screen over there during the live stream, so I'm not too worried about it. I gotta make this thing bigger too, huh? Dang. You guys are living through this in real time with me. Chase, you're a fan? All right. Well, Zach, I was going to put your question up there, but it cut off half of it. JT, what's the worst college football offense scheme you watched from 23-24? Oh, I don't even know if I could tell you. What I watched recently? Oh, Penn State. Oh, there you go. Just watch CLR ones, and the Penn State looked like it to me. There you go. Also, how do you see Bryce doing this year? I mean, I'm fired up to watch Bryce. I was hoping he was going to play in that game yesterday, but it looked like it was wet too in the beginning, so it wouldn't have mattered that much. But I'm excited for Bryce. I would be shocked if there's not some sort of like positive progress, but you know, we'll see what it looks like as far as added pieces around him. You know, I think just a different new scheme, something like more quote unquote modern quarterback friendly, is going to go a long way to just making it feel like it's a little bit easier. Coach Tayshawn bringing it back. Oh man, true story there. What was the other one? Mr. Myrtle. Would you ever see if this will pop up? Would you ever consider live streaming your reaction to a game like a random Thursday night or something? Uh, I've thought about it. The problem with doing that is a fewfold. One, you actually have to watch the game in real time. So like I'm just not going to do that very often. Any game. Uh, Now, I think in the past I have done it for certain events or games post, and it is fun, and people do. I feel like come to it more than a normal stream, and I enjoy it. But it's also like not my wheelhouse, if that makes sense. Like I just don't have like I'm not that invested having a like hot tech or something. I'd much rather just watch the film, watch it a few times, try to share it somewhat quickly, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. Hopefully that makes sense. JH, I get this question quite a bit, man. So might as well jump on it right away. Hey JT, are you still coaching? No. Or have any interest in coaching at the college or NFL level? I mean, do I have any interest? There certainly there's some interest on some level. It would be really hard just because it's tough to beat this. It just is, man. I have a lot of time. I do what I want. I have no meeting schedule. To jump back into the football world where your whole life is regimented by the minute, you get fired any second, you move in, you're always moving up, you're constantly dealing with bullshit. It's a bizarro world of stress that I can get enough football with this without that. Now, will I ever close the door and say never? Absolutely not. I do miss the like team vibes and the competition part of it. But like, would anyone ever offer me a job that like at a level that I would want, you know, right now? Probably not. Like who's gonna hire the YouTuber? Not and I mean just me putting myself in in their shoes, it seems pretty ridiculous. But, when it's all said and done and everybody's kind of settled into their life and I don't have like quite the kind of like young kids family vibe, maybe. AB in the house. Thoughts on the Aiyuk situation? Yeah, man. What did I say about Aiyuk? I went back over the summer and watched the Super Bowl from like an Aiyuk perspective of like, hey, get me the damn ball more. And I think off the top of my head, the general consensus was, yeah. So, the Aiyuk thing is this is kind of how the 49ers operate, isn't it? Like, would anybody be shocked if he signs a, top tier deal? No. Would you be shocked if he moved on? No. I think it'd be bummed out for Brock if he moved on because I think he's a dynamic, elite perimeter receiver. Different than Debo. More than anything else, like selfishly for me, like I know I'm going to watch a lot of the 49ers, all 22, because a lot of people on this channel or fans of this channel are 49ers fans. So I'm going to watch a lot of that offense. I would prefer Aiyuk to be in it so I could watch it. Guy Steven dealing philosophically from the dark side. True story. Only a Sith deals in the absolutes. Is that true? No Jedi deals in absolutes? I don't know. I'm not fluent enough in my Sith lore to be able to say that's true or not, but I appreciate the reference. Mr. Myrtle, you're on fire in the chat, bro. You really are. Zach, the hours for coaching are also ridiculous. You're not wrong. If you're not, and the other thing about that, bro, is you're absolutely right, Zach. I don't know. I've never done the math as far as 60 plus, but it's a lot. And unless you're the head coach, and I have like a head coach vibe, according to me, it would be hard for me to be an assistant. It just would. I'm not saying it would never happen, and there's certainly instances that I could see myself learning a lot, but like it would be hard to like work off someone else's schedule. It would just be hard. What else we got here? I'm trying to sort through a handful of other comments. Matthew, what do you think of Purdy? Some pundits have him 18th. Seems low to you? Yeah, I mean, it is. It seems low because it is low. I think he's a very good quarterback. He's surrounded by an outstanding offensive weapons. I think you're never going to really get the Brock Purdy haters satisfied until all those guys are off and he's not playing with that many Pro Bowlers, or he gets paid and they can't afford to pay those guys, and he has to play and he has to be the guy and carry the squad, carry the side of the ball. Can he do that? I'm not going to say he can't, but he doesn't have to right now. Almost took a drink of the lid. All right, what else we got? Ben. Is it typical for an NFL rookie to stand up in front of the team and brag about his signing bonus? I mean, if it's $25 million, probably. I think most teams, when you do an introduction, make you say where school you're from and what your signing bonus is. I don't know if that's bragging or not. When you're in a room full of millionaires, saying you're a millionaire is not really bragging. It might be bragging through the lens of a camera, but it's the reality of playing pro sports. The student, I would put up your comment, but it'll cut half of it off for me because I didn't put the thing high enough yet. There you go. Damn it. So I'll read it off. JT, I was rewatching your Purdy Super Bowl breakdown, and you pointed out a lack of downfield attacks from Purdy. Do you think that's coaching point, or does Purdy not like to take shots down the field? The student. It could be a one-off game situation. I think if you ask the people that are diehard on this channel that are coming at it from a Purdy standpoint and Purdy lens and watch all the Purdy videos, I would say when I think of how great Purdy has been in the intermediate stuff, I feel like there are a substantial number of opportunities to let it rip down the field. Now, was he at 100%, strength last year to be able to do it early on? Maybe not, but they're calling the plays. That was the thing I thought. If you're not going to throw it, don't call it. Now, maybe it's just a clear, and that's one thing, but I thought there were more opportunities for that down the field. So putting yourself in Aiyuk's shoes, could you be frustrated sometimes? Maybe. Pathfinder MC. I appreciate you, dude. But boom. Look at that. It all comes together beautifully. All right. Well, I'm mildly satisfied with the live stream kind of chat on the screen. I'm going to maybe mess with the height of it. And then I'm going to mess with the height of the chat that pops up. But other than that, I thought it was pretty good. Did anybody become a member or subscribe? Do me a favor, real quick. Someone, if you're already subscribed, I appreciate it. Unsubscribe and subscribe, and let's see if the little graphic comes up in the top right. Because it works on my tests, but I didn't see, and I wasn't paying attention to it, to be honest with you. But I am getting a little frustrated with the buffering element of this. So it's a preseason over here, y'all, too. It's just like we're on the sidelines. Preseason, man. Let it go. Don't have high expectations yet, if ever. Dang, Stephen Vick, bro, you brought all the jokes today. Coming at the height jokes? How tall are you, Stevie? Steve-O? Steve-N? Steven with a V? No. Long-time member. I appreciate it, Steven. COD season. Any NFL quarterbacks ask you to review their tape? Hell no. Or train in the offseason? No. Guys, there's a lot of really good quarterback trainers out there. I am not in the quarterback trainer space. Anthony Miller, you did it. Didn't work. Dang it. 6'2" is pretty good, Steven. I was 6'1" and 7/8 at the NFL Combine. That was a rough day. Rough day. I gave that dude a death stare who marked me down at 6'1" and 7/8. I tell you what, man, I hit him with these straight. Oh, it worked. Anthony Miller. There you go. Took a second, but it worked. That was awesome. And I think I heard a little sound effect too. Did you guys hear a little sound effect with that? Oh, Jackson just subscribed. Look at all these subs. I appreciate you guys. All right, so it worked. My zoom in was a little blurry though. That was sad. All right. I think it works. I'm pretty excited. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys, the ones that resubscribe for me just to make sure that thing worked. If there are any other questions, now's the time because we're going to hop off. I've got some significant garage construction that I got going on. Gotta go put in some work here, get the new functional trainer up and rocking in the garage. I'm fired up. Fired up. The garage gym is coming together, y'all. Not gonna lie. All right, well, I appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Keep me in the loop with any preseason performances that go off. I'll make sure to try to get to that all 22 as quickly as I can. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. Also, check out the animation here. Oh, ha ha.